like we were saying, everything is following in lockstep, and we will be getting onto the Target situation. But ladies and gentlemen, we got something to watch here.
Hi, it's me, Patagonia, a real-life homosexual, and today I'm here with the North Face.
Oh, wait. You didn't... you're not going to show that whole thing? Hold on. No. We're not getting away with that.
That was a real ad. That wasn't like satire.
Yes.
That was... Oh my god. Bro, I can't. We're turning into idiocracy. We're going to be... It's not going to be good.
I'm not going to let it get away with that cutaway there. No.
Yeah. I need to know it's real. I'm sure other people do too. And yeah, the whole I just don't understand why it has to be so in your face all of the time. It's like I didn't have nobody had a problem with gay people to the level that people are making it out to be. Like my whole life it's just been like some people are gay, man. It's like not a big deal. Like who cares? Like and like here and there people would say like weird stuff or maybe be I don't know, rude, but like I have gay people in my family. I've known gay people my whole life. I remember I actually called out somebody one time because he was being super homophobic when we were like legit like hateful of like gay people back in the day. And I was like, I kind of pulled him aside. I was like, dude, are you doing this because you're actually gay? Like, are you having a hard time with it? Like, it's okay. And he like denied it. And then a couple years later he came out and he like came out, he like sent me a message and was like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. It was just super gay. And I was like, that's fine, man. Like, but you didn't like it was
You're
just
internally
so weird to me.
hate. Look, do your thing. Literally, do your thing. You know, even as a kid. Okay, as a kid, kids are gonna bully you for that. But whatever. When they grow up, they're just gonna be like, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Just let me pay my bills and you do you kind of situation. You know, so it doesn't matter really.
It irritates
as long as
me,
you're not pushing it on them.
Yeah, it irritates me like the loudmouths on Twitter who run around like being gay is a sin and blah 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 and you're gonna go to hell and blah, and it's like shut up like no, I'm not trying to be mean, but like I get frustrated with it simply because it's just such a non-issue to the degree that some people make it out to be. Like all of this kind of stuff, like this heavy push, the wokeism, that's the issue, right? It's not that gay people are the issue. It's this weird cult-like adherence to like propaganda for, I mean, that's really what it is. And that's what I have the biggest problem with. It's like normal gay people just go and live their freaking lives, dude. They don't care about any of this stuff. Most of them don't even want to be associated with this community anymore because it's gotten to be such an absolute shit show. That's why you see a bunch of gay creators like, bro, I'm not in this community. Like, don't lump me in with the crazies.
Now, you were asking if this is real or not.
Yeah.
You have to understand, Patagonia has always had some weird ass commercials that are on the verge of being satire and just weird.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I've never seen any of their ads, so.
You got to check this out because this is great. At the same time, it's just like you have to question what is happening at this point. Let me see. Halfway. Here we go.
Hi, it's me, Patagonia, a real-life homosexual, and today I'm here with the North Face. We are here to invite you to come out in nature with us. Wow, this is nice. We like to call this little tour the Summer of Pride. This tour has everything. Hiking, community, art, lesbians making art. Last year, we gay sashayed across the nation and celebrated Pride across the nation with hundreds of you across the nation. This year, we're back again with 2 new stops. Atlanta, GA. Why? Because you're there. In Salt Lake City, we're coming for you.
That's actually pretty slick. I'm going to give it to him for that one. That was a
This
pretty
year,
slick one.
all these fabulous speakers will be coming from inside this TV to a nature near you. So come.
The first thing I want to point out in this is number one. The first thing.
Hi, it's me, Patagonia, a real-life homosexual.
Yeah, so it's so this is North Face, right?
Yeah,
It's
but
North Face's ad, but do they own Patagonia or is that a competitor?
I'm sorry, it's North Face. Patagonia was the name. But the I don't know if they actually own it or not. But the first thing I want to point it out is, number one, you say you're a homosexual. Why are you dressed in drag? Like, homosexuals don't do that.
I mean, like, some do, but like that's the whole point of drag.
For the most part, no.
It's not like a like it's so frustrating.
All the gay dudes that I know do not do anything like that at all.
Yeah, like this like super flamboyant, like crazy loud stereotype actually irritates me quite a bit. And I think that there are some gay guys who feel like they have to kind of put that on, which I don't like. That sucks for them if they feel like they have to kind of do the stereotype. But there's like plenty of just like regular like dudes who just happen to be gay. Like Dave Rubin is one, you know. And then there are just some more effeminate gay men. Like, that's fine. Like, do you, boo-boo. But like, I don't know. This whole it's just so fake. That's my problem with it. It's so fake.
Another thing I wanted to point out in this this is weird too.
This tour has everything: hiking, community, art, lesbians making art.
Hiking, community, art, and lesbians making art. Like lesbians and like the only thing you said in there was lesbians. So only lesbians are invited to this now?
Look, lesbians are art, okay?
Homosexual playing drag face.
Well, you know what's funny is like,
and it's only for lesbians.
They're trying to erase lesbians now because they're trying to say that lesbian means non-man who is attracted to other non-men. It's like, that's not what a lesbian is, because they're trying to like include males in that. Surely this isn't just some SNL skit. I wish it was, Stacey, okay?
That would make SNL funny again. Seriously. It really would. But no, this can't be from SNL because it would just be cringe and pathetic. But yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so this is weird. So I looked up, you know, if Patagonia owns North Face or if North Face owns Patagonia. But apparently they have like a close relationship, like a close business relationship, but they're just two different companies. So I'm not sure if that, it just seems weird. It seems like kind of like an infringement issue, like a copyright or trademark infringement, that they're literally spoofing off of the name Patagonia with Patagonia. Whatever. You know what I mean?
I don't know, unless they actually well, I guess it would be kind of an infringement thing if they're using the name to damage that brand, but you're putting your brand on top of that, so...
Well, it's like a trademark issue because it's, in my opinion, like, I don't know a whole lot about that kind of stuff either, so I might be completely wrong, but it seems like it would be.
Patagonia has always been like it always had like a metrosexual vibe for guys, like not on the gay side, but
I haven't heard that term in
a lot of gay things. Like you got guys that'll dress up all preppy and pick their eyebrows and do all types of things that normal guys just don't do. That would be the metrosexual thing. It's like the precursor to gay.
Precursor to being gay.
I don't even know how to put it other than that.
The only like Patagonia thing I know about is like the actual place, because they had an episode of, what was it, Alone there. I think that's what they did there. They did Alone in like the actual location, because that's like a place, Patagonia. So I couldn't tell you what it is, but
let's go ahead and jump into the Target thing then. Target CEO defends LGBTQ friendly kids clothes amid boycott, calls the right thing for society. The fuck? Target's top executive dismissed the social media uproar over the retailer's new line of LGBTQ friendly kids clothing, saying that the marketing products are good for business and the right thing for society. Outraged shoppers posted videos and images on social media showing bathing suits that offer extra crotch coverage, as well as rainbow-covered onesies for infants and children. Did you see the thing that Alex Stein did with that?
Well, I saw Chrissy Mayer. I meant to pull that post too that she, because she posted about it on Twitter, and it was actually a pretty funny joke. And she like went like viral for it. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up really quick. But because she she made it like a joke out of it, right? And she just took a picture with the tuck friendly kid swimsuits. How crazy that sounds. But then like it just went viral, and a whole bunch of like news publications like picked it up. They called her like a it was funny because I shared one, and it was like because they like called her like a celebrity or something. I was like, look, Chrissy, you a celeb now, girl, what up?
Oh yeah, I saw that, and she's like, oh wow.
Yeah. And it was funny just because she had just gone viral for like the Dylan Mulvaney jokes, so it was very on brand at that point for her. And I just thought it was the whole thing was,
well,
you know.
Here's the Alex Stein thing. We're going to do an Inception. We're going to play Rumble on YouTube. So this is going to be a thing.
Okay.
This is not, you guys see this? It's tuck friendly. You see?
That woman's already done with him.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok. We're at Target, checking out their tuck-friendly Pride collection. That's right, guys. Extra crotch coverage, tuck-friendly construction. Thank you, Target.
No, it
I don't
is.
think this is the tucky one.
Yeah, it is. Look.
Tuck-friendly construction. Okay, well, let's see how tuck-friendly it is.
Okay, well, you can.
Wow, it's so tuck-friendly. It's nice to do. Let's go ahead.
Hold up. Did he just look in another dressing room? He came out of one and opened the door to another. Did y'all see that? Hold the fuck up. What'd you just do, Alex?
No, I didn't.
See, he comes out of that one.
Friendly. It's nice to do.
And he just opens a random door. Now, granted, it was open, which means there ain't somebody in there, but I mean, just like, you don't need to be doing that, dude.
He does weird stuff.
Now, you guys see this? It's tuck friendly. You see? Extra tuck. Yeah, I saw it on TikTok, so over here. It just looks so good. Look, you can't even see it, guys. It's like, this is the best tuck friendly construction I've ever seen. You see this? This is, Target is so progressive. I love it. Thank you, Target. I just feel like I could run. Oh, I could exercise in this. This is what I'm talking about. You can train in this thing. I'm all tucked in. We're getting it. Can't wait to wear this around the pool.
And of course, he does actually buy it. What the hell?
I'm sorry. I don't ever know what to think of Alex Stein because he does such crazy stuff, and I'm like, how are you like a real person? I think.
Yeah, like the whole little. Oh God, what was that when he ran up in the that town hall meeting for Leah Thomas wearing that bathing suit? God, that was hilarious. That was just spot on with it. I messed up and closed the browser on accident. I know he was looking at the mirror in the cubicle, but just to I'd have just been like, look, there isn't anybody in here. I know that because the door is open, but just to open some random door, what if somebody just didn't, you know? Because there are people who won't. There are people around here that will not close the door in a changing room area. It's kind of like a voyeurism thing. I don't even know what that's about, but there are people who will not do that.
That's weird, bro.
Oh, I know you would. Please do. That would be great. But yeah,
I don't need to see you in that state. Okay, I don't want anything to do with that, sir.
oh, you got the Chrissy Mayer thing.
Yeah, I sent it to you in the private chat.
We'll go ahead and look at this one real quick, and then we'll get into the Target thing. Thanks to Target, I found the perfect swimsuit for creeping out all the women and children at the pool this summer. Can't wait to tuck my cock into this little number while I'm sipping a Bud Light. I love Chrissy. She is brutal with things, though. Like,
yeah. No, she is. She is funny. Speaking of, I'm gonna be on Simcast tomorrow. If anyone cares to join us over there, but yeah,
again,
little plug. I gotta plug myself more. But yeah. The whole Target thing is going off the rails very quickly as well. And it's really interesting because the CEO, is claiming to support this decision and and which is crazy to me just given the backlash, but also they're pulling like displays from the stores. They're essentially trying to kind of cover it up for like the public, like the direct public eye, like people actually in and out of the stores, while they're also publicly claiming to, support all their decisions and stuff like that.
right. Yeah, it says the CEO says, I think those are just good business decisions, and it's the right thing for society, and it's a great thing for our brand. The executive, whose company employs more than 450,000 workers in more than 1,900 locations nationwide, said that the company's strategy is aimed to cater to a diversifying customer base. How'd that work out for you since you lost $9 billion in a week? Mm-hmm. I mean, let's just be honest with it. How did this work out for you? $9 billion. Yeah, and I don't think it's really like the whole... I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's a pushback kind of thing like that. I think regular people just walked into Target, saw all that literally right in their face as soon as they walked in. And they're just like, what is this? What is happening right now? And they're just, no, I'm done. Because, these kinds of things take some time to catch on. But for them to just be like, right off bat, in the first week, you lose $9 billion. That's not a boycott that just happens naturally or unnaturally thing. Oh, we lost you. Oh, you restarted. But yeah, that's not a manufactured boycott. That is something that happened naturally. So these people actually had to just regular people walk in and just see this and they're like, nope, done. The people that don't know what's going on, the people that are just out of it, even the people that agree with it are just like, why are you pushing this to kids now? So I don't think this is a naturally occurring thing in this. Oh, you're freezing up again.
I know. Sorry. Am I good?
No, you're sounding like a robot again. We need to get you some better internet. She'll be back here in a minute. But yeah. Yeah, she's totally froze. I need a screen cap. It changed. That was a great little capture right there. I'll go back and capture it anyway. Most of America shops at Target, so we want to do the right thing to support families across the country. No, most of America doesn't shop at Target. They actually go to Walmart. Like, Target's like a close second, though. Target's line of trans options promoted on its website ahead of Kids Next Pride Month sparked even more fury because it targets kids. Yeah, you're still broken. She's got some troubleshooting to do. I know that the focus on diversity and inclusion and equity has fueled much of our growth over the last 9 years. No. I mean, how is that a thing? Because this has never been something that actually, like, this is new in Target's brand. Now, you can find some subtle things that they have pushed along the way that everybody is just like, it's kind of a whatever situation, but this is just flat out, right out, putting it in your face. This is not over the last 9 years kind of situation. No, you do this right off bat, and everybody's just like, the fuck is happening? So, yeah.
Well, it's especially weird just that it's marketed towards children. And that's just not okay. And I also, I brought it to my husband the other day. I was like, there's a lot of these, tuck friendly type clothing, and nobody's talking about the potential physical ramifications of that. And I think that's actually like we all know, we know that like binding, like chest binding, can have really bad physical ramifications. But it's like for some reason nobody thinks about it in the reverse, which is like that can't be good for you. Like it can't be good for your body to be doing that all the time, right? And
Oh God,
I don't know. It's just something that I thought of. Like we don't even know about the impacts of that. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole bunch of people who do that kind of thing like every day because they're trans and they're trying to blend and whatever. And it's like I can't imagine that's actually physically good for your body. Like. It's got to have some type of negative impact.
Right. And we got Allie Marie was showing some pins that she found at Target.
Yeah. Well, I think she found them on the website. So I think, and shout out Allie too, because she's great. You guys should go follow her on Instagram, on TikTok. And I think she does have a YouTube. She's Catholic. And I think her YouTube is primarily just talking about Catholicism. So if you're kind of interested in that or interested in, you know, what somebody has to say, you can go check that out. But anyway, so it said there's a whole bunch of different pins here, right? Like Jesus loves trans kids, young. This is the one that really got me and really struck a chord with me is the young, bisexual, and willing. It just sends so many red flags shooting through me. Like, how? No. That to me is, like, I think I grabbed, because I think she has just one image of that pin, and I shared it on my story, and I was like, literal child grooming. Like, that's grooming. Like, that, this qualifies. This is like a weird commercialized, oh, that's what I said. I said commercialized child grooming. Like, because it's just so strange. It's so strange. Like, queer fuck, like, gay and sober. Okay, well, that's positive.
Straight suck, cool. Queer swallow.
That's so gross. This is so gross. Like, I'm sorry. And I'm not, I don't know, like, gender explorer. Don't die wondering. What?
I'm the one Fox News warned you about.
Ooh.
Gay whales against racism. What is it? What? What does that even mean?
Is that like gay fat people who are anti-racist, I guess?
I am so confused at this point. Butch is beautiful. Not gay as in unicorn. Queer as in mysterious cryptid. What the queer sex will set you free. No, hold up. Queer sex will set you free. What the?
Like, this is what I have a problem with, is that there's no promotion of, like, heterosexuality in this way, right? Like, it's just the norm. A bunch of people are just straight. That's how society has moved forward. Like, that's how you, like, I watched some crazy leftist the other day, and I watched this YouTube video talking about, like, the Timcast episode with Lance from the Surfs, which I'm gonna do a video on. Okay, guys, like, I'm just really late off the ball, but I'm trying. Anyway, and he said something along the lines of, like, well, even if everybody was trans, what would it matter? And I'm like, because the human race would cease to exist if everyone was trans or if everyone was gay. That's just the truth. Like, there has to be a majority of straight people for the human race to continue. Like, that's actually why anyway, go ahead.
Even if it was like a trans man marries a trans woman and they make a baby and everything, like, all you have done is just switch the gender roles within society. You're still the same damn thing. It's just a dude acts like a woman and a woman acts, yeah. That's basically it.
Still straight.
That's the only way that humankind can propagate beyond that point, and it's no. I mean, that would be just a complete flip of what we've done for how long now? 5, 6, 7,000 years? Something like that? Oh, my God.
I mean, longer than that. Like, way longer. But yeah.
Well, if you want to go back to like Cro-Magnon times and everything, it's still kind of a human link to that, and they still did that. But then again, it was more like hit a woman over the head with a rock and drag her back to the cave kind of situation. Let's not go back to that. I don't want to go back to that kind of situation, but
That's
yeah.
not a good. I don't think that's, the Brat Turner treatment isn't really a good vibe. No, I'm with you on that one.
But yeah,
But-
apparently they've actually partnered with a Satanist brand for Pride collection. Live, laugh, lesbian. Like what?
Yeah. Yep.
Part of the new Pride collection
And that's
introducing
where-
Target. Huh? That's where what?
That's where the pins came from. Is the Satanist?
Oh. Okay, that kind of makes a little more sense now. But yeah, part of the new Pride collection introduced Targets included clothing made in UK-based brand whose designer had expressed Satanist views, according to a report. Ab Paralin, a London-based company, which headed by a transgender man known as Eric. Wait. Why is Eric the only name he's known by? Like, what is that about?
I don't know.
He's reportedly been collaborating with Target for about a year, according to the Washington Examiner. Collection includes sweatshirts, tote bags with messages including live, laugh, lesbian, cure transphobia, not trans people, too queer for here, and we belong everywhere. All right, I do have a problem with the cure transphobia, not trans people. Like, it doesn't matter if you do have gender dysphoria, but to not just sit there and say, look, this is a normal kind of situation, which is what everybody calls transphobia. This is weird. Stop doing this to kids. It's somehow transphobia. You want all that to stop so that children become sterile and we end the human race. The fuck?
Well, you know, the problem too is that people are ignoring the actual issue here is that when you deny that gender dysphoria is a mental illness, you're actually eliminating the ability for people to get real help and improve their life, like to improve the quality of their life. Because if you have a debilitating mental illness, well, that's insanely disruptive to your life. And I've talked to enough actual trans people to kind of gain an understanding of gender dysphoria as this massive disconnect, right? And the people that I've interacted with, they say, yeah, this is a mental disorder. This is a mental health condition. However nicely you want to put it, you know, it doesn't really matter. But people need real help. And the problem is that there's some people who feel like, you know, transitioning is the only way to help alleviate their symptoms, even a small bit, you know, or a large portion of it. And I just don't have an issue with those types of people, really. It's like, go live your life, like, you know, more power to you. My issue is the erasure of women, targeting children, marketing to them, trying to, like, quite literally steal, you know, women's, like, sports, like there are awards or, you know, prestigious honors and stuff like that, and then claim that, well, this is a woman, you know, they say they're a woman. It's like, no, you're a trans woman. Like, if you want to call yourself trans woman, that's the compromise that I'm willing to make. There are a number of males who just clearly have, like, autogynephilia or, you know, some type of other weird fetish or affiliation that I don't think are trans. They don't actually have gender dysphoria, you know, so.
Like Leah Thomas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or, like, all the, you know, the problem, too, is that, like, there's a bunch of, like, right-wing type of accounts on, like, Twitter, and they'll share, like, the worst of the worst in regards to males who are clearly predatory. And I don't think it's not the greatest representation of, like, people with gender dysphoria who, you know, are actually struggling with this and do try their best to assimilate and pass and just live with and blend in, basically. You know, the
Right.
quote-unquote normal trans people are the ones who do just want to blend in and just live their life. All these activist types are not that. You know, this is a completely different thing that has taken hold and is sweeping over people and becoming the social contagion and stuff like that. So I just have distinctions. It's kind of easy to spot it when you know,
Right.
But
And
unfortunately,
you're-
a lot of people just kind of do a blanket statement to all these people.
Thanks for watching this clip of the Off Label Podcast. Look, we all hate to be told this, but just like me, everybody needs a reminder once in a while. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. Make sure this information keeps getting out there to people. We need to be able to start talking to each other once again in a good, healthy, conversational way.